I feel like it is no secret that I like drifting a lot. So what I'm going to be doing today is taking my personal best drift cars and taking them down the drift zone right here on Fortune Island. And what we're going to be doing is a downhill run in every single car and figuring out which car is my best drift car. So yeah, let's get into this. So I've managed to nail down my best drift cars, and there are 13 of them, and I'm going to be writing down which ones they are. And for me, well, I'm using custom built drift cars and pre-built to try and figure out exactly which ones are the best. And there may be some odd picks here. For example, the VL Commodore, the Firebird Trans Am, the MR2 SC in the 242 Turbo. But hey ho. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing one downhill run in every single car, or multiple downhill runs in every single car, and taking down the best one and using that to compare all of them. No, I'm not the best drifter in Forza, unfortunately, but I will try my best. That way we can see exactly which one should be on top. I feel like I said that wrong, but hey ho. So to start off, we're going to be using the Aston Martin DB5 from 1964. Many may recognise this from a video I did a while ago where I was just chilling around drifting this thing. And yeah. I'm hoping that these drift runs should be alright. So we're only going to have one thing showing, and that's drift zones. And we're going to be starting from up here. That way it drops us straight into the action. So let's go. And we've already messed up. So with the Aston Martin, this one is custom built as a drift car. I randomly went through all of my cars one day and built them to do different things. And the Aston Martin I ended up building into a rally car, so it's on rally suspension, sports upgrades on pretty much everything else. It's on rally tyres with a full at this point in time, but it has been one of my best off-road drift cars for over a year now. And when I do go drifting, it's usually my first pick, my top pick for drifting, because it handles corners pretty well, as I'm sure you can see. Considering the fact it's custom built, running a V10 with a twin turbo engine. Twin turbo V10 engine there. And it's running rally suspension and wheels. But hey, I just randomly wanted to build a powerful car in there, a rally car, and I suppose this is what I got out of it. And I want to earn some points from this last one, so. There we go, we got a 323. 323, 331. So I'm going to put that one down. 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 1. Okay. So now we're going to fast travel up here and move on to the next most OP car. Now then, the Ford Roadster Hula Girl. This is bought as part of the Barrett Jackson car pack, which makes it kind of difficult to get your hands on unless you've got that money in pocket. Or if you bought the Ultimate Pack for Horizon 4. Anyways, what makes this a good or OP drift car is the fact that it's all-wheel drive. It also runs a V12 engine, and it is tuned black. Tuned black and monster. By the way, there's one thing that separates all these drift cars apart from the others, that being the fact that by corner down near the danger sign here, when I come out of that, they all get over 70,000 drift points. Okay, and that's a really good number for me, because usually when I come around there, I've got about 74,000 in average cars. What sets these apart is the fact you can get over 100,000 by the end of that curve. By the way, for those that aren't currently aware, there are multiple drifting styles that I tend to use, and it really all depends on the car. For example, some of them you need to really work on throttle control, others, well, you just need to have really good steering. And with me, I tend to keep a good mix of both, but my style of drifting goes more around throttle control, as I'm sure you can see and hear. Or I should say, as you can see and or here. So that was 348 7 Summit. $348 $740 for that. So now going to fast travel up to the top and swap into the Formula Drift. Something you always want to avoid with most drift cars unless you've tuned it to do so. Always avoid first gear because yes, you get a lot of wheel spin, but you don't get the angle that you want. I don't really know that much about Formula Drift Master. All I know is that for a short period of time, it was a really, really good drift car in Forza, or one of the best drift cars in Forza. Because the score this thing is getting at this point in time is an abomination. We'll get them. 218, 254. It's probably not world's best. and I'm actually pretty ashamed of that one. But oh well, we move on to the next car, which has been newly deemed the most OP drift car in Forza so far. Right then, this is the Holden that came out only last week. That being the 1988 Holden VL Commodore Group A SV. And someone managed to get their hands on the car and build a really good drift tune with it. And what's unique about this drift tune, well, you can drift it in first gear. And it is extremely powerful if you know how to use the car correctly. So I'm expecting the score from this to be somewhere up in the 400 mark. Especially with the previous ones I've done. I mean, as you can see, this thing holds an angle, well, like an Aussie car shouldn't. No offense to the Aussies. But a car that is heavy should not be able to drift this well. No matter what you do to it, it should not be able to drift this well. I'm that confident in how good this thing is that I'm half tempted to put a 360 into a drift in here somewhere. You're not aware though. And I messed up. And I messed that one up. We're not going for the 360 there, which is where I initially planned on performing it. But we're going to completely skip the 360. And there we go, 416, 100 and summit. $416, 188 over the line now. So now I suppose we should move on to the next car, that being the Ford Hoonigan Unicorn. Very popular amongst newbie drifters. Yes, I know. And yeah, we need to come into that wave. And imagine being me. Someone who's drifting. considering the fact that as soon as I got my first million on, well, Fortune Island, this is what I bought. Well, going off the look of things, if anything with this car, I'm a bit too good. A bit. To the point that I'm massively messing up the corners. Look, is that a Supra? Oh, come on. Let's see if we can figure out somewhere to... Oh, big speaker. We're over 200,000. That's good. Going up to the things, I'm pretty bad with the home corner. Right, 299, 473. Alright, so we've gone from the Hooncorn to the Hoon truck, which I have used here before. No. They all came out the watch dirty. Why? I have no idea. That was 299 something. $299, 823. On to the next car. Right, so now we're on to the Ford Hoonigan Escort. And there's good reason as to why I chose this car. There was a good reason as to why I chose this car. It was a pretty good drift car of mine for a short period of time. And it seems to be catching back up. Right? You can give Darcy a dent stick if you want. Okay. Look to have overcooked it on the corner there. 298, 592. Right then, these next four are some of the odd bits, for the simple reason that they're not the kind of car you'd expect to drift like that. But, if you give enough time, if you give a car enough time and effort, you can make yourself pretty well accustomed to them. Because before the DB5, I used to use this thing for off-road purposes. You must be like, why this car specifically? I have no idea. I just randomly built it once, and this was the outcome. By the way, I think you can see why I don't partake or participate in Drift Adventure. Yes, it seems like a really fun mode, but there's always people doing better than you. I can just be in there to have fun, drifting about with other people, acting tandem, and then you have randoms just coming by, pushing you to the dirt. Well, that's all things that takes the fun away in this game. I was gonna say, if there's one game I know I can guarantee a winning Battle Royale style, or race style, it's the Eliminator. For the simple reason that I find it pretty difficult to lose there. For some reason or another. So that was 269706. And we move on to the next car. Okay, Toyota MR2. Mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, custom tune. When I look at things, this one's actually going at this point in time. Obviously there's no custom paint job on this thing. It is custom tuned again. Like a lot of these cars are. Some doing good, others not so good. Imagine being those guys just randomly seen at a blur of red running it down the mountain. And the accident running down the mountain. Mountain, not mountain. Where do you think you're from, Essex? Get your shit together. And driving this boat isn't how to get the shit. Is that a Volkswagen Jetta? Volkswagen Jetta, even. So that score was 992. So pretty much, to sum it up, out of all of those cars, the Unicorn were 499 foul. I think I may have gotten something wrong. Definitely gotten something wrong. Okay. So, out of all of those cars, the Holden came out being the best drift car out of all of them. That was followed by the Huna truck, followed by the Unicorn, followed by the Escort, followed by the Ford Roadster and the Aston Martin DB5, and behind them was the MR2 SC. Oh, forget that, the Escort was nowhere near. Okay, in order. Holden, Unicorn, MR2 SC, nope, try again. Holden, Unicorn, Roadster, DB5, MR2 SC, Unitruck, the Escort, the Firebird, and then the Mustang. And, well, going off the look of things, I need to improve on drifting. Going off that. So, yeah. I think that it is fairly safe to say, after all of that drifting, that, well, I think that it is fairly safe to say, after all that drifting, that if ever you want to impress your mates whilst drifting, you should be using the Holden HS... the 1988 Holden VL Commodore Group A SV. Because this thing can hold an angle better than construction workers and has more power, well, power and stability than most other cars that I have used today. So yeah, anyways, if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below on the channel and what you'd like to see for future videos, and I will see you in the next video tomorrow. Goodbye.